Okay, cool.
But it was like, the audio was like...
Yeah, I still haven't figured that one out. Somebody gave me a suggestion. I haven't had a chance to try it. We'll see. So for A, if you dip this into cold water, as temperature goes down, what happens to the volume of air?
I'll get lower.
Yeah, just think about yourself. If you're hot, how do you lay in your bed? Like this, right? If you're cold, how do you lay in your bed? Like this. Same idea, right? Same thing. So when you dip this in the cold water, the air inside shrinks. So air is going to enter that thing. Okay? And then you know that P1 V1 over T1 should equal P2 V2 over T2, right? So you can say V2, and then it's open, so these are both atmospheric pressure, so you don't have to worry about it. So V2 is going to be V1 times T2 over T1. And then since T2 is 0, then that means there's no volume, right? Because isn't T2 0? So does that mean the volume of the air disappears? So don't ever stick a bottle into ice water, otherwise it'll implode and the air will disappear. Thank you. Okay, you can't do that. You have to change the Kelvin. Remember what I said. If you take a ratio of the temperatures, you must be in Kelvin. If you take a delta of the temperatures, you can do Celsius. That's fine. So this needs to become 295 Kelvin, and then T2, which is 0, becomes 273 Kelvin. So now you can go ahead and find the new volume if you want with 273 over 295, and it's going to be a certain portion of this. And then let me see. What is? Yeah, I don't know. Is it 22.4 is the volume of a mole of gas at standard temperature and pressure? You guys remember from chemistry? Is standard temperature 20 or 0? I think it's 20, right? 0. Is 0? Well, that makes sense, because standard would be what everybody has. So if it's 22.4 at 0, then you can find out how many moles of gas was added, because you're assuming the new stuff is at 0. You could also use PV equals nRT if you wanted, and say N is going to be PV over RT. And then the pressure, of course, is 1 times 10 to the 5th pascals. The volume is whatever, because the question was the number of moles entering, right? So this volume actually equals delta V, right? V1 minus V2. And then R is the standard, and T, of course, is 273. So you could plug that all together and get the answer. Somewhere around here. Period. I already paper.